No, I always as the Harlem Globetrotters.
Right. See, this is the beauty. This is the beauty of peeling back the veil and digging into the history. So now we have basketball invented in 1891. By 1904, YMCA is going into black communities, building out all black YMCA's where blacks are learning the game of basketball because the YMCA invented basketball and they promoted basketball. So the game gets introduced into black communities through the YMCA's. Then the game spreads to the culture clubs, the black churches, the black homesteads. And now we start seeing people, by the time we get to the 1920s, we're seeing professional leagues, we're seeing black organizations organize their own basketball teams and starting to compete. So by the time we get to the 1930s, approximately 40 years after the game of basketball is invented, pro basketball meant barnstorming. And what that looks like is that, take the Harlem Wrens. The Harlem Wrens the Harlem Wrens was the first basketball team to get their own bus. They get their bus and they would be on the road for most of the year. And it was not uncommon for the Harlem Renaissance to play several hundred games a year. Right? We have guys in the NBA, you know, they play 83 plus playoffs. I believe, and when we do a segment on our Harlem Wrens specifically, we'll delve into it. But I know there are occasions where the Harlem Wrens have played more than 200 games in a year. Right. And they're traveling around. Imagine that grit, that toughness. We have guys that having a hard time playing 83 games. They have world-class medical attention, cutting edge, and they travel in private planes.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, a huge difference, huge difference.